Hi friends, it's Suzanne here from sunstampin.com. I'm a Canadian Stampin' Up demonstrator. I want to welcome you to my weekly Wildcard Wednesday video on my blog and YouTube channel. The card designs I share today are a little more technique driven, but nothing too complicated. I also sell the products I feature in this video. I hope you enjoy my free video tutorial and would love to see you shop with me. For today's card, I am featuring the Lovely You stamp set, the Lovely Labels Pick-a-Punch punch, and the Flowers for Every Season Designer Series paper. I'm sharing it right there in my laminated little flip folder. You can see that there was many patterns and they're very floral, and sometimes I don't know what to do with stuff like that. So I decided to mat little rectangles of the pattern paper with Whisper White, 4 1/4 by 3 1/4 inches. And the designer series paper was 4 by 3. And you can see here that I have a selection of in colors. That's Misty Moonlight, Just Jade, and 4 pages of Magenta Madness. So what I'm sharing with you today is I filmed this kind of when I was in lockdown, so I wasn't very creative because of all the unknown. And I can tell you right now that, working with these really strong florals sometimes is not my thing. Sometimes it's too busy for me. So I'm doing mass production, and I'm just trying to work through it because I feel that sometimes when things aren't going our way, like the whole year of 2020, sometimes we need to craft because it helps our mental state. But at the same time, it's hard to get creative. I don't know if you're at all like that, but it's not that I have a mental block. I just don't wanna. So this is what I did. I wasn't sure if I was going to share this or not, but I guess I'm sharing it today. And it's probably, a good opening up and being vulnerable and saying, hey, I'm just like everybody else. And, sometimes I struggle with card designs, especially with sometimes these strong patterned papers. So I had some fun here. I quite like the Lovely You stamp set with all those beautiful sentiments in that font writing. So that was easy. I knew that I was going to put it on the strips, and those are 1-inch strips that I'm inserting into the Pick-a-Punch. And that Pick-a-Punch has 2 different punches on it, and you can go down in several different sizes. You can go 3/4 of an inch or 1/2 inch, and it is a very handy little punch. And this is what I did. I went through the stamp set and I matched some of the sentiments to little strips and what I felt would go well on what cardstock. And even though these are really simple cards to make, especially it's challenging if you have a very busy background pattern, and you're like, how the heck am I going to use that? But I let it shine. I did not fight with it. And I think in hairdressing, there was a famous hairdresser called Vidal Sassoon who told us that we should never fight the way the hair wants to go. We shall always just accept it and work with it, because you're always going to have a bad hair day if you fight against it. And I thought it was, I'm sure I'm butchering that quote, but I can utilize that in card making too. Sometimes those pattern papers, sometimes are going to be overpowering. And in this case, I let that strong flower pattern, again, not my favorite, style, but I really liked the way these cards turned out. I loved the thick border, so it gave the eye somewhere to rest. I loved the simple sentiment. There is no bling on there. There is just the pattern paper and it's shining through. So, which one is your favorite? I know that mine is the stripy one. It reminds me of Bert and Ernie's shirt from Sesame Street. I'm really dating myself now. But yeah, so that is my share for today. Mass production using pattern papers that are strong and just working through it, showing up, getting into that craft room, get going. And once you're there, things are going to happen. Magic, I promise. Anyway, I will see you again soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now. Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. On screen are 2 more videos for inspiration. Click on the maple leaf for my blog, or click on me to subscribe to my channel. Thanks again for watching.